Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Catie McNeil. You've now clicked on the Weather Now link, and let's jump right into it. So we do have that extreme heat warning that will be in effect starting Sunday at 11 a.m., lasting until Tuesday at 8 p.m. So 3 days of this extreme heat that we've been tracking are likely our first heat wave of the summer season. Summer officially kicked off yesterday on Friday. With this, especially inland, we could see heat index values up to 108 degrees localized at times. Nevertheless, very warm. We also have an air quality alert down for South County from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. with unhealthy ozone levels at the surface. We're also tracking some particles from the wildfires out in Canada as well that could be aiding to this. With that, outside right now, quiet. It's very mild out there. We're seeing temperatures in the upper 60s for those overnight lows across the area here. Lots of lights going on, likely from Pride that's happening downtown this evening. It's a nice night for it as well with those quiet conditions. Satellite and radar showing kind of a steady mix of clouds at times, on and off there, but we are going to be seeing dry conditions through the remainder of the night. Looking ahead, though, we are tracking the chance for an AM isolated thunderstorm or two. We'll talk more about that in just a second. First, let's take a look at those heat index values as we continue on the next 3 days. Tomorrow, seeing heat index values inland around 100, down towards the coast with a southwesterly wind. Not as warm, but still warmer than we typically see down towards the coastal communities. Monday, seeing those feel-like temperatures in the lower hundreds up to 104 degrees. Again, southwesterly winds keeping the coastal conditions a little bit cooler. Tuesday, though, across the board, both inland and at the coast, looks to be kind of the warmest of the days, the next 3 days that we're tracking, the highest concentration of this heat across the board. Feel like temperatures well into the hundreds inland, or lower hundreds, could be up to 108 degrees, as I mentioned. Even down at the coast, feel like temperatures in the lower 90s and up to lower hundreds as well. So very hot across the board is the major headline in the coming days. But again, for tomorrow, we do have a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather, isolated thunderstorm chances, especially in the morning. So let's take a closer look. This is all going to be coming down from Canada, kind of riding the wave of these temperatures, this warm weather that we're seeing here, kind of why we're seeing this squall type bow line structure. As it approaches southern New England, though, this is where the models have had some disagreements here, in that it does look to kind of fall apart as it heads towards southern New England. So we could see a couple of isolated storms, or we may trend a little bit more dry there. But with that, definitely want to stay weather aware, as there is a chance even towards the afternoon. So depending on how the morning goes, with how robust that line is, if we do get anything, we could certainly see something pop up with all that heat and humidity that we're seeing throughout the day. But again, we are expecting to stay mainly dry outside of that slight chance. The bigger headline here is that dangerous heat that we're tracking. So with that, Sunday morning, we're going to be mild to start warming up very quickly by midday. With that, we do have that isolated thunderstorm chance as well, especially mid to late morning time frame. We can't completely rule that out for the afternoon, but the afternoon does look mainly dry. The main concern, again, being that heat, those very hot temperatures, highs in the lower 90s. So the main message here in the coming days, certainly stay hydrated. Avoid being outdoors in direct sunlight if you can. If you have to, though, try to keep safe out there, stay hydrated, and plan ahead, as it's going to be a very warm stretch across the next 3 to 4 days here. And as always, we'll have updates for you guys both on air and online at WPRI.com.